we're here. Y'all didn't see that, did you? One day you will learn that story of why that happened. But today we are celebrating my favorite person on the planet's birthday. Not me, my husband. It's my favorite person, surprisingly enough. I really do believe that. So happy birthday, Steven. He's behind the camera. I didn't introduce him on our last episode or episode before last because I'm selfish. And I also
he's not.
He just forgot.
I forgot because he does all of the production
I was
work.
too busy to say hi.
We have all these cameras that move, and he's focusing on that. And so today we're celebrating his birthday as a birthday episode, so I'm cooking something special for him. His favorite food is what, Steven?
Nachos.
So we have, guess what? Nachos 3 ways.
Thank you
So,
all so much. I'm
you're
so
welcome.
excited. Y'all, I got off work, and they surprised me with all this, so I'm super excited.
I said, now get to work.
Yeah,
Exactly.
now get to work.
Jump on.
Yes.
So when he comes up, I want you to know when he comes up, he's not dressed. He literally came out of work.
Yes.
So don't criticize
I
him, which
look
of course
good.
I would never.
You not look busted.
I put a hat on.
Yeah. We all put hats on. So, well, we didn't put
You
hats on.
always
Aw, thank you.
So today we're doing 2 kinds of nachos the first way, and then after the break, the girls are going to make some queso. Then we're just going to do an open nacho bar, and everyone can just go to town. We're going to be cooking the nachos on the steak grill and the pizza oven. So the first 2 we're going to do are kind of a flat traditional nacho with beans and cheese, and I want to apologize that I don't have guacamole. I don't like guacamole, so I just absolved that from the menu.
All of us do.
And I
Like,
assumed
we
Steve-
love it. He's like, I don't like guacamole.
I
We do.
assumed
I'm like-
I assumed Steven
Like, nobody
didn't
likes
like guacamole because I don't like
I'm like,
guacamole, and
you
I
were
never let
only
him
you.
order it.
Only
Right.
you.
So that's just me. I'm an awful husband. So
No, you're not.
and plus I don't know how to make guacamole because I don't like it. So it would have just been like guacamole, ta-da! So yeah. So the
That's
first
for
thing we're gonna do is I made some chips for my husband earlier. I went to the store. There's gonna be no cooking really. It's assemblage this episode, so it's gonna go fast and tasty. I did a lot of cooking beforehand because I didn't want him to be hungry for long, and I knew when he knew it was nachos, he's gonna want to dig it in. So the first nachos we're gonna do are kind of a traditional flat nacho, like I said, with cheese and all that stuff, and then we're gonna do a pulled pork barbecue nacho. And then we're going to have the nacho bar. So the flat nachos, I went earlier and bought street taco corn tortillas, and you'll see it on our TikTok, or Steven may cut this in a thing. I actually recorded me frying them for just like a couple seconds, where I cut them in half and then fried them in oil at 400 degrees for maybe 2 minutes aside, and then pulled them off and put them on paper. And then I re-roasted them because this was a while ago. I wasn't going to do this right before it happened. No hot oil on the Fendi, baby. So I went ahead and put them in the pizza oven to kind of dry some of that out. So now we're going to take these and put them on these 2 little trays and put them in the Guyber steak grill. So, Steven, how do you like your nachos? Tell me what you want on
all
these.
of it. All of it.
So beans.
All of it, honey.
All the things. So beans, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So we'll do a whole tray of yours. And we're gonna do these are steak nachos. The pile high nachos that we're gonna be doing in a little while are gonna be ground beef, like a more traditional nacho, like a nacho bar where everyone just goes to town. So while I'm doing this, I know it's time for something, isn't it?
Cuisine!
Oh my gosh! I wonder what this is
Ready for
about
cuisine?
tonight.
What's our present if we win? Don't we have a gift?
Oh, you know, I didn't. we'll
Oh,
find something.
okay.
You get a big old
All right.
pat on the back.
I will find something by the time we come back. While y'all,
Right.
I will find something to let one of y'all win by the time I get back, or we get back from you making queso.
Okay, so are we going to do this rapid fire or should we answer after the segment?
Let's answer after the segment,
Okay.
so it keeps y'all
So y'all
interested.
ready for question number 1?
Yes.
All right. What day is International Nacho Day?
May 5th. Oh, we're not supposed to say.
I was going to say Cinco
Okay,
de
you're not-
Mayo.
Sorry, that was my bad. Y'all aren't supposed to answer. We're coming back
Oops.
after the segment to our answers. So y'all be thinking about that.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
When is National Blue Paint Day? Y'all know when that is? I'll answer that when we come back.
I picked a hard one.
You did.
I didn't know it.
Okay, Google. Anyways,
That's the one that makes the most sense, though.
it is.
yeah.
It kind of is. So we've got bam. We got pico de gallo and beans. We're gonna throw. You want fresh or pickled japalinos, jalapenos?
I like fresh.
Okay, so we get a little fresh jalapeno because I gave him both. I like pickles
I do too.
on my
I don't
nachos.
like
I'm
them.
afraid of the fresh because
They're too. You think they're gonna be?
yeah, sometimes
Too
you can
hot?
get one of them scorchers.
Okay, so this is cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese. Those are for our pulled pork nachos. This is oxada cheese, which is I probably am pronouncing it horribly wrong. It's a quick melting Mexican cheese. This is a Mexican style cheese. It's got agacio and Colby Jack, and this is a taco cheese that apparently has taco spices in it. Which would you
Yum.
like,
That was loud.
Steven?
I want the last one.
You want the taco? Well, you
Yeah.
can do. You can have several different kinds. I mean, it's not
Give me,
like
you know what? Give me an assortment board. Give me a little bit of everything. Why not?
you greedy bitch. Oh, excuse
That's
me.
right. Why not? It's his birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your nachos.
Well, I mean, y'all can share them.
No. We have our own tray.
Those are all
I'm,
for you.
I'm gonna take requests from the ladies for the next tray. This is all you.
I want the same thing.
Me too.
I
I'm
want
like,
a sampler
oh,
platter.
me too.
Everybody wants a sampler platter.
Should have started with that.
Oh yeah, sampler platter.
Steak.
Sampler tray.
I'm gonna let you finish it off with salsa and sour cream on your own
Yeah, sure.
because I don't
want
think
it to get
salsa.
soggy.
Cheers.
That goes on afterwards anyway.
Do you want onions warmed or do you want onions
I
After it's
actually
heated.
like them as is, yeah. Like,
crispy?
Yeah, I like that.
Cool.
Like raw
So-
and fresh.
We're gonna go ahead and set that down. I'm gonna wipe my hands off on something other than my coat. And I'm gonna fire up the Guyver steak grill, give it a second to heat up, and then we're gonna make some spectacular pile high
Nachos.
nachos with pulled pork and
Come on.
put
And
that
the
on
fanny
low.
jacket's gone.
We'll put these away for the next one. We'll pull out
Hiding the chips in there.
triangles. It was a surprise. That was the whole thing. That he didn't know we were making nachos, and having all of these chips out would have made absolutely no sense.
That was surprise.
I'm gonna cover that because while it heats up, I want to watch it to have more control over it. Ladies, you got anything to say? How was y'all's day?
It was great.
Long.
I'm off for the next 2 days, so that's even better.
Me too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what we're
Alright.
doing tomorrow.
Ooh, Gwen Stefani
Going
at
to
the
the
rodeo.
rodeo.
At the Houston, Texas Rodeo.
In case y'all didn't know, we're based out of Houston. So.
Well, Seabrook, but
Well,
the
Seabrook.
closest
Well-
thing that's of importance is Houston.
Yeah.
Right. Close enough.
It's like
Yeah, I was
Houston
saying.
livestock show and rodeo.
So we're gonna do that. So this is our kind of birthday episode. Steven's birthday actually isn't for another 2 days, but we didn't have the opportunity to celebrate. We're gonna be at the rodeo for that, and then he's off on his birthday, so no one can throw him a surprise fund. So we're doing that. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I'm gonna turn this down because I'm not ready for it to cook. Actually, no, what I'm gonna do is just pull them out.
Oh,
gonna
I
let it
got the
heat up.
camera on that.
Sorry, we're just gonna let it heat up for a second.
You can see
I'm
it's
gonna
getting
assemble these and then throw them in to watch
Scared me.
them.
I thought it was a bug.
What happened?
Tammy's over here freaking out on the couch.
That went zzz, and I went, oh! I don't know what it was.
So I have smoked pulled pork. We're gonna do pulled pork nachos that I'm gonna throw a lot of on here. A good old handful, pig style. I mean, just get it on there.
Oh my God, you really are proud.
I am.
Piling it on.
And then we're gonna do cheddar cheese.
Looks good.
Did you already put beans in there?
This is. What do you need? Oh,
I don't know. What are you making?
I forgot to do this, y'all.
You can put beans on top.
I was gonna do ranch beans.
Oh.
In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put these in the oven. We're gonna cut to them making queso.
Okay.
In a second. They can bring the ranch beans down to put on the top of those with the queso, and then this, because they don't need to be hot, can go into the pizza oven for making spectacular.
You want the ranch,
So-
ranch beans warm?
That sounds good.
I can microwave them in something. I got a microwave
Yeah.
down here. So while that's happening, I can go ahead and move this empty tray that will be for the ladies' pile single layer nachos. Actually, no, I need to use that. I think we'll just set her in there. And we're going to keep an eye on these. They will be melted and gorgeous and ready when we come out. Ladies, do you want to do queso up here, or downstairs, or upstairs, or downstairs?
I don't care. Whatever works. Upstairs fine. Downstairs fine.
Let's give you all a visual break. This is a whole lot of night. And it'll give me time to polish some things up and get them ready. So we'll see y'all upstairs making queso.
Yep.
And we'll see y'all in a minute with some nachos.
some quick throw down queso. I'm sure everybody has their own little version. We got half a block of Velveeta cheese. We're just going to cut this up into cubes. And add a can of diced Rotel tomatoes. Some diced pickled jalapenos. And then a little bit of extra cheese.
Olé!
Just for a little...
Just first.
Just because we like cheese, you know.
Who doesn't like cheese? We eat a lot of cheese in Texas.
It's going to go on the nachos anyway, so.
But everybody eats a lot of cheese.
I mean, you know what? That's one of my favorite things to eat is
Me
cheese.
too. Yeah, cholesterol.
Cheese.
Oh, excuse me. Gonna have to beep that one out. Sorry. Cutting the cheese. Janine's cutting the cheese.
Just cutting the cheese.
I wonder what else people make it with. Do they make it with just all cheese, like no Velveeta? How do you make it with not Velveeta? I have no idea.
Well, I mean, if you're just doing nachos like what Michael's doing down there, you know, with just the shredded cheese, but I mean...
I know, but I wonder if people make like bechamel sauce or like cheese bechamel sauce and like really homemade like nacho sauce. I don't know. I
Oh, like where you get the flour and the heavy cream and
you like seriously make homemade cheese sauce.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that, but I guess you could. Although we should try that.
like the beer cheese,
Oh, yeah.
like for pretzels and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be delicious. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're gonna dump that in there. I don't think we're gonna use all of those. We're just gonna
because that's a lot.
Just some.
Now Janine's going to take it to the microwave. Oh, not yet.
Hey, I'm gonna put a little cheese in there too.
It's wet.
This is taco cheese. It's got taco seasoning in the cheese.
Famous Texas taco cheese.
Just give it a quick
Stir, stir, stir.
And then we're gonna zap it for probably about 5 minutes. So we will come back and show you the finished product.
Microwave time.
Okay, we've been in about 2 minutes and we're gonna give it a stir and stick it back in for a couple more. All right, we just pulled it out of the microwave. We microwaved for about 4.5, almost 5 minutes. As you can see, it's nice and creamy. I kind of burnt my hand a little bit pulling it out, but if you want to see, there we go. We got our bowl of queso. So we're going to take this back down to Michael so he can do his pile nachos. And we will see you in a few. Bye.
Welcome back, ladies. I see you have queso, and we have beautifully done single-layer nachos. Y'all drop that off over there.
Alrighty.
Steven brought me beans down earlier because I was paranoid. Where are my beans? So we're going to temporarily move the ready-to-make nachos to eye in the sky to show Steven the... Will you get us camera 2 so we can see the finished product of the steak grill nachos?
Ooh, those look fabulous.
Those are gorgeous. Alrighty, so now I'm going to add some beans that I have now onto these nachos. Turn off my steak grill because I don't want to set the world on fire.
What kind of beans are those?
Those are ranch-style beans. It's a
Ranch.
Texas thing. Or Western-style beans if I don't want to get sued.
Are they pinto beans made into like
They're
ranch
like a
sauce?
pinto beans instead of
Yeah.
a red sauce. It's kind
Yeah.
of, I don't know. I've had them in Georgia. I've had them in Texas. I've had them in Tennessee. And the Southeast, they call them Texas-style beans. But in the
Oh.
can, it's most popular. They're called ranch-style beans or Western-style beans. So I'm going to add a little of those on top of these pulled pork nachos
Look at that steam. Mm.
just to add a little more funk to it. I'm going to go ahead and throw these in to this. And while these cook, I'm going to invite everyone up. We can just go to camera, I don't know, 1 or 4 or whatever. Invite Steven.
Hold on, we have to
Oh, it's
do
cuisine. While cuisine's going, I can watch these start to toast.
So the question was, what is International Nacho Day?
Oh.
Answers?
March.
I said May 5th.
Day of the Dead.
Cinco de Mayo, a Day of the Dead.
I'm going to say April 23rd.
October 21st.
Hey, I said Day of the Dead.
Closest.
You are the closest.
I don't know when Day of the Dead is. When is Day of the Dead?
The day
It's
after
I was
Halloween.
November
very surprised
1st.
It was in October.
Oh, real quick before I throw these in, y'all, I just added some onions and I'm gonna add some diced jalapenos because I think that sounds good on pulled pork nachos,
Oh
right?
yeah, that's great.
Ooh, that looks wonderful.
So we had some of those left over from the queso. So at this point, I'm gonna throw these in. I'm gonna handle cooking that. I'm gonna have y'all come up and try the nachos that we made while I continue to cook them. We can just stay on camera 1, I guess, or 4.
I'm on one right now.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. Y'all come try this. I'm going to start cooking these in here. This is my job. Steven, it's your birthday. Hey.
Get in there.
It is your day to make the nachos the way you want to.
Aw.
Here is all the toppings you want. Queso, beans. Obviously, I don't have to read this to you. Pulled pork, and I just heated the taco meat that we made that you and I really like together. So there's traditional taco meat. While I'm doing this, Steven can make, y'all can try.
These look delicious.
Those are the single layer nachos.
Mm,
Okay, let's try.
perfect.
I apologize, everybody. This is how I look right now.
Look cute.
These look fantastic.
You're adorable.
Like your nachos.
Okay.
Get,
We'll make my
get in there.
nachos. Let's see.
Queso?
Queso, why not? Okay. So I'm doing it over the whole tray?
Yep, it's your nachos.
Oh, Lord.
Whatever you want on there.
However you want it.
The pressure. Okay. Well, let's start with cheese. I'm gonna do like a half and half. So I'm gonna do some here. Wanna listen in those headphones, dear? Too?
I can't do that right now because I got to watch the nachos, but I can change the camera.
Oh, gotcha.
So we got the overhead camera to see you.
I wanna make sure the sound was great.
Do these turn? Hey, Janine, do me a favor. Walk on over here.
Listen to the sound.
No. Grab this pizza paddle, and you may need to turn down the pizza oven a little, but just make sure
he's
we're
letting
not
you
burning.
What?
It may need
Yeah,
to be turned.
Oh, no.
So, Steven, it looks like you've done some queso on half.
I did. But I'm gonna try to split it up a little bit. So shredded cheese.
Janine,
right
you can
from-
use the top of the Guyver
kinds
grill
of
to
cheese.
put the pan of nachos on to turn them.
I'm gonna just do it. Sample
It's a hot, flat
Did you
surface.
eat this when you got
that's-
home? I
I'm
bet you did.
scared. I don't want to drop it.
I would have.
Okay,
Where's the?
the round one?
No, I thought I had a towel.
Oh, you did. It's under the case.
It's under the queso. And it's warm.
Janine's afraid of dropping things because I have dropped them.
Things have dropped.
Yes.
It happens.
It has happened.
It
Sound
happens
is
in a
still good.
kitchen.
We had
Everybody
a little
knows.
buzz. That may have
So
been
let's
something.
do.
What is this? Is this spaghetti? Mm,
That is carne asada.
yeah.
Okay, carne asada. Oh yeah, that's that good steak meat.
hmm
And then we can do some of these.
That's our specialty taco meat.
Yum.
What's in it?
Meat.
Taco meat, or ground beef.
Specialty
Fish.
things.
It's all fish.
Jalapenos.
Like different spices
Onions and this wonderful taco seasoning that we like.
Does anybody not like pico?
No, I like pico.
They're your nachos. Boo.
That's
I
right.
can
they're
eat all
yours.
these.
You know you can.
So now we have
Just like
pico
Day and night,
added to
yep.
the one side of the nachos. Janine, I can see you in the steak grill. I can see all three of you. I'm off this cam over here from a wide angle. So
Hello.
how are those doing?
They're doing great.
Steven, we're going to go ahead and look at your nachos. Janine, you may want to turn that fire all the way down if it's not. It's
You
a
want
little hot.
beans?
Do you want beans? Oh yes, beans.
Steven forgot
There's
the
so much
beans.
stuff. Okay, let's do
A
beans
plethora
on.
of nachos.
I think we should do beans on both. Who doesn't like beans, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's do beans.
Agreed.
Plop. Plop. Just throw them on.
Yeah.
Nah.
So we are right here, y'all.
Hi. Cool.
You may just want
Beans,
to turn
beans.
that thing off that the beans were warming on Tammy. You remember it yelling
Yeah,
at you the
I'll
other
turn
day.
it off.
Sorry.
It's my second neediest
Likes to
appliance
beep.
next to my
I think
ice
they've heard it
maker.
many times beep when we were upstairs cooking, and I'm like, that's beeping. Don't know what it is. Oh, that's what it is.
Because
the pot came up.
Let's go to the
Throw
top.
some of the pickled ones on. Why not?
Okay,
All right.
getting a little bit of feedback from somebody.
Bam. Probably
Yum.
me.
Yeah,
It's okay. Is it better?
yeah. Alrighty, so we've
Right.
got steak. We've got everything. Do you want anything else on that?
Good?
Oh, pulled pork.
Sure, sure.
Do
Do that right down the middle if you want.
Yeah,
Make it a
let's do that.
three-way.
It's your birthday.
Okay, let's do that.
It's your birthday. Eat your nachos.
Trying to give the sample platter, y'all.
It is. It's a
That's
little
good.
bit for everybody.
And
So-
just
Cheese.
a little.
So that's
Have
cheddar.
cheese.
I'm just gonna.
There you
There you
go.
go.
And that white cheese melts really, really well.
Is that the Mexican cheese you were talking about?
Yeah, the ar-
It's like the street taco
Arsahara.
cheese,
It
isn't it?
is. It's not the cojeta cheese. It's the crumbly cheese, but the street taco more like a Munster variety.
Yum.
My
Okay.
voice is
Boom.
very
Steven's
velvety.
nachos. There you go.
They're
Steven's
done.
nachos.
And sour cream can be added
Yay!
later because that would be weird.
We
if
added.
it was in the-
So,
Hot sour cream.
Janine, are those
Yeah.
pulled pork nachos
You
ready?
like poblano
I
pepper?
think so.
Alrighty, I'm gonna join y'all. Steven, if you could move real quick before, or Tammy, will you move Steven's nachos to? Sorry,
Sure. I
just
shall
disconnect
move
the
them.
headphones. Steven's nachos to where you're gonna want to plug this back in when you come around, and I'm gonna cook yours in a second.
I ate them.
Yeah.
Those right there.
We can do these that need to go in here. Janine, you can put those on the metal surface. We'll move the cheese down. Those are the pulled pork
yum.
nachos. I'm going to throw Steven's nachos in.
I'm going to eat some because I'm hungry.
Steven, did you try your actual nachos? The first ones? Did
Yes.
you try these? Okay.
Yes, I did.
So, we're all going to try these pulled pork nachos real quick.
Good.
And I'm going to keep an eye on this, and then I'm going to bring one to Steven.
I don't know what camera we're on. Meow.
I think we're on that one over there.
I
It's
brought
just
him
a
one too.
wide angle. It's
Okay.
either that one or that one.
Okay. Good. Looks good.
Gonna get a bunch of chunky stuff on there.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh, we also forgot barbecue sauce and sour cream because we've got barbecue sauce. Should we add some of that to half of it?
Add a different layer to it.
Let's go with the pulled pork.
Just half.
What's your favorite barbecue sauce, Michael?
Oh, that's really hard. Because I really like barbecue sauce. But I can't say that I really like one more than the other. I try different ones, and then I zhuzh them up. This is a Tennessee kind of style barbecue sauce,
I was
which
going
is
to ask you about
sweeter.
the styles. Yeah.
Kansas City's got more. So we'll have a whole barbecue 2 episodes. So we're gonna get into that in a little while, but we've just dressed this real quick with a little sour cream, a little barbecue sauce. We're gonna continue to make Steven's nachos, but you don't have to watch us eat that. They're just gonna be delicious because you saw us cook with everything else. We want to thank you for coming by. We really appreciate you watching us. Sorry this episode that I said was gonna be short ran a little long, but I think we had a good time, and we want to wish Steven a happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Steven.
birthday,
birthday.
Steven. We love you. You want to come over and say goodbye with us?
I love y'all. Thank you so much. Best birthday present ever. Go follow us everywhere.
That's right.
Thank y'all. Have a good
Bye.
one.
Thank you.